Do you love salmon or shrimp, chowder or gumbo? Are you a fan of creaminess or all about that spice? Well, today we're diving into a delicious showdown. It's the battle of the coasts, the clash of the kitchens, the ultimate seafood face-off. Alaska's creamy salmon chowder versus Louisiana's bold shrimp gumbo. Which one will take the crown? You decide. In the meantime, let's get cooking. Now, first up, we're whisking away to the last frontier, Alaska. Their salmon chowder is a true gem. And today we're serving it up just like they do in the wild, wild north. This recipe is super easy. All you need is some fresh salmon, potatoes, onion, celery, carrots, garlic, along with some seasonings like thyme, rosemary, pepper, salt, parsley, bay leaf, red pepper flakes, and some half and half or milk and butter. Oh, and don't forget the star of the show, our Alaskan wild-caught sockeye salmon. And here's how we're going to make this mouth-watering masterpiece. First things first, chop up those veggies, onion, celery, carrots, and garlic. We're going for small dice so they blend right in. Next, grab your large pot or Dutch oven, add some oil or butter and sauté those veggies until they start to soften and smell amazing. Then let's turn up the heat and add our seasonings. We're talking thyme, rosemary, black pepper, salt, parsley, bay leaf, and a pinch of red pepper flakes. Give it a good stir and let those flavors mingle. Now it's time for the salmon. Add in those chunks of sockeye goodness and gently mix it around until it's almost cooked through. Remember, we want to keep it nice and moist. Then pour in some water or broth and bring it to a boil. Once it's boiling, reduce the heat, cover up, and let it simmer for about 15 to 20 minutes, or until the veggies are super tender. After that, it's time to blend it all together. Use an immersion blender or transfer it to a regular blender and get that creamy consistency going. Now let's finish it off with some half and half or milk and some butter. Stir it all together and there you have it, our rich, hearty, and comforting Alaskan salmon chowder. Next up, we're heading down south to Louisiana where the mighty Mississippi meets the Gulf of Mexico. Here in this neck of the woods, they take their shrimp gumbo very seriously. This ain't no light-hearted affair. This gumbo is loaded with flavor, spice, and soul. And today we're serving it up just like Mama used to make. If Mama lived in Louisiana and knew her way around a kitchen, which she did. For this recipe, you'll need a lot of good stuff. A dark roux, Cajun spices, shrimp, okra, green onions, celery, bell peppers, garlic, andouille sausage, rice, and some chicken broth. And let's not forget the juicy, succulent shrimp. Now let's dive right in. First, we're going to get started on our dark roux. This is going to form the base of our gumbo, and trust me, it's going to be a flavor bomb. In a large pot or Dutch oven, add some oil and get it over medium heat. Now slowly whisk in some all-purpose flour and keep whisking. Keep whisking. Don't stop whisking. Keep whisking. Once it starts to turn a dark chocolate color and smells like heaven, you know it's ready. This is going to take some time and patience, but don't rush it. If you do, your gumbo won't taste right. Next, add some Cajun spices, paprika, cayenne pepper, black pepper, salt, dried oregano, onion powder, garlic powder, some chopped green onions, and celery. Keep whisking and let those spices toast for a minute. Be careful not to burn them or else your gumbo will be bitter. Then we're going to add some shrimp, peeled and deveined, then some chopped okra and bell peppers. Keep mixing and let the shrimp cook for a few minutes until they turn pink. Now pour in some chicken broth and bring it to a boil. Once it's boiling, reduce the heat and let it simmer. Cover and simmer for about 30 minutes or until the shrimp is cooked through and the flavors are mingling. Now it's time to add some andouille sausage. We're going for sliced andouille, but you can use smoked if you prefer. And let it simmer for another 15 minutes. After that, it's time to adjust the seasoning. Salt, black pepper, cayenne pepper, paprika, oregano, and garlic. Get it all mixed in and taste it. Make sure it's seasoned just right. Finally, add some cooked rice and give it a gentle stir. Your gumbo is ready. Now it's time to dig in and experience the vibrant tapestry of flavors that make this dish a true Southern gem. Now we're at the finish line. Our two contenders are ready, our judges are in place, and it's time to declare a winner. But wait, maybe instead of crowning a winner, let's celebrate what makes each of these dishes so special. On one side, we have Alaska's Salmon Chowder, a dish that embodies the rugged spirit of the last frontier. Its creamy, comforting broth whispers tales of the wild Pacific Northwest. The tender salmon speaks of bountiful catches, and the secret blend of herbs and spices adds a touch of magic that warms the soul. On the other side, we have Louisiana's Shrimp Gumbo, a dish that pulsates with the rhythm of the South. Its dark roux sings a soulful melody of tradition and hard work. The spicy, flavorful broth is a testament to the land's rich culinary heritage. Each ingredient, from the succulent shrimp to the andouille sausage, tells a story of a vibrant culture that celebrates life and food in equal measure. Both dishes are like pieces of the American quilt, unique yet interconnected, each adding its own thread to the rich tapestry of our nation's cuisine. They're both hearty, comforting, and made with the freshest ingredients. One is wrapped in a creamy embrace, while the other dances with fiery spices. In the end, it's not about which dish is better. It's about the joy of experiencing the diversity of flavors that make our country's food scene so incredibly vibrant. It's about the warmth of a bowl of chowder on a cold day and the soul-stirring satisfaction of a spicy gumbo. It's about the memories we create around food, the stories we share, and the traditions we carry on. So whether you're a fan of the Pacific Northwest or the heart of the South, whether you prefer a creamy comfort or a spicy fiesta, know that you're part of a much bigger picture. You're part of a community of food lovers who appreciate the artistry, the passion, and the pure joy that a great seafood dish can bring. So go on, indulge in the flavors that make your heart sing, whether it's the wild salmon of Alaska or the spicy shrimp of Louisiana. Embrace the diversity, celebrate the differences, and savor the moments when food brings us all together. Now, before we part ways, I have a challenge for you, a simple, fun way to show your support. It only takes a second and really means a lot. All you gotta do is hit that like button down below and subscribe to our channel. If you've already done that, drop a comment saying, "I'm already in," and watch this space for even more deliciousness. Thanks for joining us on this episode of Cookly Eats. Until next time, happy cooking and bon appetit.